Okay, we have a 23 here, and it's a difference of angle formula. So we come back again. This is on question 20, or question number 1 on the final. You'll see you'll have access to this. Yeah, we'll go with that one. You'll have access to the formula sheet, cosine of alpha minus beta. So it's this one here that we're going to need to do, cosine, cosine, sine, sine, and it's a plus in between. So this is going to be cosine 30 cosine 45 plus, so the minus becomes a plus just because of the formula, and then it's sine of 30 sine of 45. Now, the thing is, they may get tricky on us. They could switch the signs on us because it's commutative, or the cosines. They could also switch the order. They could put sine, sine, cosine, cosine, because it's got a plus in the middle. So let's, here's a cosine, cosine, sine, sine. Well, it's this one here. The problem is it took me a while. I looked a few, you start looking through them. Okay, we know there's a plus, but there's so many, sine, cosine. No, this has a mix of them, so this can't be it. This is cosine, cosine, but it's 45, 45. No, this can't be it. So it's just a matter of, well, these aren't, let's see, I suppose some of these could happen, but that's not what we have. Here's a plus, cosine, notice the cosine of 30, so this is not right. Sine, cosine's not right. They have to be the same. This is not right. Sine, cosine, nope, that's a mix. Cosine, cosine, sine, sine. This would be correct, but it's got a minus in between, not a plus. It needs to have a plus. And again, each of these cosine, cosine of 45, no, that's not cosine, cosine of 30, no. And sine, cosine is a mix. So there's only one correct one there. And then how do we find the exact value? Well, we apply what we know these to be. So what's the cosine of 30? Again, we don't give you the unit circle. I was thinking, but remember, you can make it. So here's cosine, here's sine, and remember, cosine goes up, so it's square root of 3 over 2, square root of 2 over 2, square root of 1 over 2. Sine is the opposite, square root of 1 over 2, square root of 2 over 2, and square root of 3 over 2. Now we don't need all the ones we need are just these here, but so cosine of 30 is going to be square root of 3 over 2 times square root of 2 over 2. Sine of 30 is 1/2 times square root of 2 over 2. So with fractions, here we just multiply straight across. So we get square root of 3 times square root of 2. Square root of 3 times square root of 2 is going to be square root of 6. 3 times 2 is 6. Over 4. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus, we get 1 times square root of 2, which is square root of 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Common denominator, so we can write this as square root of 6 plus square root of 2. You can't reduce those. You can't do anything with them, but we can write them over 4. Type as exact answer, use radicals as needed. Any numbers, you could probably keep it like this, I guess, but I would assume that we need to go, square root of 6 plus the square root of 2 divided by 4. That's our answer. Alright, thanks.